Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Monday morning practice. And for those that maybe don't know me or haven't been on this online system, my name is Gillian McDonald and I'm a registered yoga teacher, and I'm absolutely delighted to be here to share with you a 30-minute practice just to help us come into the body, stepping away from the busy world and trying to allow the mind an opportunity to observe you. So we're going to sit still for a moment. We're going to use a simple mudra of the index finger and thumb just slightly together and the palms face up. And this is just a way of connecting in to that cosmic universal energy that we all just take for granted. And it has supported us through our juice of life, our breath. So I want us just to sit up super tall. And then if you're ready, you can close your eyes here. If that doesn't feel comfortable for you, just keep your gaze light towards the earth and just draw your awareness into the breath. And I'm inviting you to give your mind permission to relax. Step away from all the roles and responsibilities you have. Step away from all the plans that you maybe have after practice or moving into the rest of the day. And just focus on you. And that's not easy to do because our mind is obviously there to think and plan and process. But if we can bring that attention into ourselves, then we really are getting to know ourselves on a different level. And that helps us to build resilience, and that helps us to let go of tension, dis-ease and stress within our systems, because yoga is just not about the physical body, it's very much about the mental body, the emotional body, the energetic body, the physical body, and I want you just to notice how you are. And that's not easy to do when the mind is maybe wanting you to think about other things, but let's try and focus on our breathing, which calms down into your nervous system and it helps you feel that little bit more relaxed, and that's what we're after, just letting go, relaxing this morning. So let's take our chin down towards our chest. So we're starting to move into the spine, stretching into the nape of the neck and also squeezing into the throat lock, which lies just at the back of the throat. Then we draw the belly button in towards the spine with a little hook up, which engages into the tummy lock, and then we draw lightly up through your pelvic floor area, the perineum, which is sealing into the root lock. And that's like a seal where we don't want to let the energy out, we want to seal it in here. Then let's take our hands over onto our kneecaps and just round back. Take out any tension from the back body, broaden across the shoulder blades. Notice your spine, notice your breath. Notice the connection of the hands on the knees. The arms are nice and straight. Then take an inhale and let's lift up. Just bringing your left hand in front, right hand behind you. Then offer a gentle twist, looking over the right shoulder. Using the fingertips to help you twist maybe a little deeper. Relaxing into the sitting bones. And then release, and let's come opposite way. Right hand in front, left hand behind. Twist. Squeeze into the tummy. Jawline soft, and then let's bring ourselves back to center. We're going to lift up from the heart and walk those fingertips forward. So we're working into the way the spine can move, and that's in 6 different directions. So it can go forward and back, side to side, and then those lovely twists. So hang in here for a moment, noticing the breath, particularly into the back of your lungs, working into the whole of your respiratory system. And then gently walk those hands back up again. Release your legs. Notice the way they were crossed. Give them a little shake out. And then let's cross them in the opposite direction. And this helps us really to ground in, giving you a chance to notice the spine. Notice any little sticky spots so we can let go of tension. So from here, let's come into a side stretch. Left hand to the outside edge. Right arm raises to the sky. Bend that elbow as if you're patting yourself in between your shoulder blades. And then drop over to your left side without lifting the right hip up. Keep it grounded. Feel this into the right side body. Don't worry if you can't come onto the forearm. Just bend to where you can go. Keep that right elbow up and look up towards the sky. The target area here is in the right side body. Feel it. Breathe into it. And then bring yourselves back up again, releasing right arm down, opposite side. Left arm lifts, stretch and lengthen, bending that elbow. And then let's drop over to the right side. It's a brand new experience. Keeping both sitting bones grounded, feel this into the body. Hold it here for another breath. And let's take our body right back up to center, balancing into the hips now, lift up from the heart and come forward. So the leg that's in front, you may get a stretch feeling into that outer hip, or you may feel it in both hips, but it's normally the leg that's in front. Just breathe here for a moment, settling the mind. Give your mind that permission to stay in your body, looking at you. This half hour is all about you. Walk your hands back up again, bring your fingertips to the back body, lift your heart and squeeze those shoulder blades together. Maybe push up onto your knees if you wish, but it's all about the lift of the heart and chest. Then gently bring your drishti forward. If you were looking up to the sky, release those bottom back to the mat, and then give your knees and the legs a little shake out, no tension here. Then from here, guys, I would love for us to do a little bit more stretching into the shoulders. So you're going to come round and maybe sit down onto put your bottom onto your heels. If you have a cushion, need to set it in there, then do so. But what I would love for us to do here is take your right arm up to the sky. I'm going to turn so that you can see what I'm doing. Bend that right arm as if you're patting yourself in the shoulder blades. Take your left arm out to the side and let's wrap that left arm around. Don't worry if you can't bind, maybe just holding on to whatever you're wearing, that's fine, but you're trying to hold on to your fingertips. Notice the head alignment. We're not leaning over to the side. Keep the chin nice and neutral. And then I would love for you to rise up onto your knees, push your hips forward and come into a little back bend. Hold it here, then bring your bottom back up again, your chest, and set your booty back down to your heels again. You might feel this into the quads. Lift up again and push. Lean back a little bit and then bring yourselves back up again and set your bottom right back onto your heels. You've one more of these. Take an inhale, rise up, push the hips forward, lean back, notice where the body can go. Inhale, engaging the tummy, set your booty back down towards your heels. Release those arms and give them a good shake out. Get rid of any tension and we'll go the opposite side. So from here, you're taking your left arm up to the sky, bend that elbow, float your right arm out to the side, bring it around your back body. New experience, you might be able to bind on one side and not the other. Let's see what's going on here. Inhale, lift up, pushing the hips forward, lean back. Use the core, engage it, lift the bottom up and set it back down towards your heels. Inhale again, rise up, push those hips forward, notice where your body wants to go, bring it back up again, setting your bottom down to your heels. So as we lift up, not only are we stretching into the abdominal area, but you're creating a little bit of compression into the lower back and into the liver and kidney area. Hold it here. Inhale, all strengthening work. Set your bottom down towards your heels. Release those arms and give the shoulders and fingers a good flick out, getting rid of any tension there. And then from here, I would love for us to come forward onto all fours. So just placing your shoulders over wrists, your knees underneath your hips. Can we lean over onto the right knee, tuck your right tippy toes in and extend that left leg out. If you can, extend your right arm out. So it's opposite arm to leg. We're going to inhale, bring the knee to elbow, squeeze it in. Open up, stretch. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, take it out. You've one more. Inhale, bring it in, tap. Exhale, big stretch and lengthen. Release the right hand down, release the left knee down. Transition. Lift the right leg up, tuck those left tippy toes in for stability and reach the left arm out. So inhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, take it away. Inhale, squeeze the tummy. Exhale, open up. One more, bring it in, squeeze. Exhale, nice lengthen. Release that left hand down, bring the right knee down, but this time let's open our knees out. Work into the hips a little. Bring your big toes together and set your bottom down onto your heels. Maybe come onto forearms or see if you can continue lengthening your heart forward. Give a gentle sway here, rock it out. Just breathing into this place. And then when you're ready, I would love for us to push back up again. Leave your hands in front of you, and I want you to do a nice clearing breath. Breathing in right into the pit of your belly. Hold it at the top and then let it out through your mouth in a just let it go. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in deeply. Hold it there, gathering up anything that no longer serves us, then let it out through the mouth. Release it. Clearing breath. Feels good. Then from here, let's come back up onto all fours. Nice twist with a bit of stretch into the groin area. Take your left leg out to the side. Make sure the left leg is nice and straight, toes facing forward. Leave the shoulders over wrists, and then take your left arm, drop it down, bending the right elbow so your left shoulder can come towards the earth. You're going to feel here a lovely lengthening in the inner left groin. Stretch it away, twisting into the spine. Good for releasing toxins. Inhale, bring the left arm up, look up towards the left thumb. Take it back down again, twist and dip, hold it. Inhale, take it up, look to the left thumb. One more, bring it down, twist, squeeze the tummy. Inhale, take it up. Those lovely shoulders that have been warmed up, bring that left arm around your back, peel the left shoulder back and look up towards the sky. Try not to sink into the right arm, lift up out of here. Feel it in the body. Doesn't matter what it looks like, I want you to go for sensation. Take the left arm back up to the sky, bring it overhead, and let's bring that left knee in and take a moment. Sit back, shake out that right wrist, no tension. Remember, you're not here to build tension, you're here to release it. Then let's bring ourselves back up again onto all fours. Right leg shoots out to the side, keeping it nice and straight, sole of your foot to the mat. Then from here, dipping the right elbow in underneath the left elbow, stretching. Inhale, bring it up to the sky. Look to right thumb, open the heart. Dip it down, feel this in the spine, squeezing, twisting. Inhale, push it up, look up to the right thumb. Last one. Let the breath guide you. Dipping down, push away. Take a beautiful inhale. Lift it right up to the sky, open the heart. Then take that right arm right around your back, peeling the right shoulder back. Go to where it feels good for you. Right leg stays straight, squeeze and hold it. Then take that right arm back up to the sky, bringing it overhead. Let's take a little moment, just bringing right knee in, set your bottom to your heels, shake out those wrists, get rid of any tension there. And then we are going to focus on the spine for a moment. So I'd love for us to come up into what we know as puppy pose. So you're going to rise up onto the knees, bring your arms out in front, but notice where the tailbone is. It's not coming forward, it's staying hovering in between the knees. Reaching the arms forward. Some of you may need to have a broader stance with the hands, maybe wider than the shoulders, but we're looking for the hands to be in line with shoulders, and then you're dropping your heart and chest towards the earth with that tailbone up super high. Think about the chin resting on the mat. Think about your throat stretching slightly right down to the pit of your belly. You will feel this up in the back body, high up into the spine, the thoracic part of our spine, just below the top of the spine. So hold it here, breathe into this place, notice this, how does it feel? Then very, very gently push back up again, walk those hands back up, rise up onto your knees, taking our hands to the lower back. You can cup the hands, thumbs facing in, or place your fingertips up towards the top of your rib cage, and then you're going to lean back, pushing your hips forward. Reaching your heart to the sky, lift the chest. It's a beautiful open pose, quite a vulnerable pose because you're exposing heart center to the sky. Then take a nice big inhale, bring the body back up again, and we recover, just coming down into a gentle rebound where the spine just realigns. It gets a nice gentle sway here. Notice how this feels in your body. Breathe into this space. Then I would love for us to lift our bodies back up again, and we're going to come round into a seated position. We worked into the inner edge of the groin area and inside the inside of the thigh. So I'd love for us to sit in a nice wide angled position. So you take your legs out as wide as they can go. You might need a little cushion underneath the bottom here, because we don't want to be leaning forward into this at the moment. We want to be trying to sit up super tall. So it's all about the hips and the pubic bone alignment. So try to lift up, flex those feet, and visualize your little pinky toes are being pulled back the way. Then take that energy up to the sky, stretch. Bring your left arm in front of you, hug it around your rib cage, and then lean over to your left side. You're aiming to bring your left shoulder down towards the inside edge of left leg. Don't worry wherever you are. Just observe where your body is. Maybe ask yourself, what's restricting me going any deeper here? Have a look in underneath your right armpit so you get to know your body. Peel that right elbow back. Then take an inhale, bring the body back up again. Lift both arms back up to the sky. Take your right arm around the left ribs. Peel over, brand new experience, what's going on this side. Keep that left shoulder peeling back, dropping the right shoulder down. Lengthen out through both heels. Feel that lovely length through the left side body. Again, just notice where your body can go. Maybe question yourself, what restricts me? Why can't I go any deeper? What is tight? What is holding me back? Or maybe you're super loose and you're right down here. Take an inhale, bring the body back up again. Lift both arms up to the sky. Super stretch, big strong legs. Take your hands now in front and let's lengthen forward from the heart. Again, we don't want to be rounding the back body, so keep your gaze forward. Again, like we did in puppy pose, it's as if your chin is wanting to come to the earth. Lengthen forward. You'll notice a deep, deep stretch into the inner groin area. Breathe into this. Breathe. Just be wherever feels good for you. Try to soften into it, just keeping the legs strong. Breathe here for another moment. And then very carefully walk those hands back up again. This little bit I apologize for, because you will feel it as you bring those legs together, but there's a lovely thing on offer, just coming into a nice little hug. So bend the knees in, drop the chin down, and just for a moment, non-striving, just being. Give yourself a moment here. And then guys, I would love for us just to lean back, because you might have felt that into the hip flexors. So I want you just to place your hands, fingertips facing forward, lean back, bending the elbows, hover the feet. Can we twist both knees over to your right side, but keep those shoulders square? Don't let them come with you. Square them off. Can you push both legs up to the sky? Bend them in. Bring them to center. Drop them to the left side. So you're massaging into the butt cheeks as well. Square those shoulders. Push those legs away. Bend them in. Come back to center. Drop to the right. Where do you feel it? Push those legs up. Bend them in. Come to center. Drop to the left. Push them away. One more set each way. Bend them in. Come to center. Go right. Feels good. Push away. Last one. Bend in. Come to center. Drop to the left. Push them away. Bend in. Come to center. Then can you come to a hovering hug? Just wrapping your hands around, but keeping the feet off the mat. Notice this. If you need to put your feet down, do so. And then extend out through those heels and take your legs out in front. Let's sit up on those sitting bones and coming into a nice stretch into the backs of the hamstrings. Take an inhale, lift that energy up. Flex those feet and lengthen again from your heart. Just drawing forward. Walk your bottom towards the back of the mat. Ground those legs. So we're keeping the thighs and knees strong, pushing the backs of your legs into the space behind you. Maybe you can reach to the feet, maybe you can reach beyond the feet, holding on to your wrist and just gently forward fold here. Breathe into this place.
The heart loves this. And stretch up through the back body, squeezing into the front body, getting rid of any toxins and tension. Just hold it here for another moment. And then when you're ready, please inhale, lift that body back up again. Well done, everybody. And just bend the knees in. Hold on to yourself for a little moment. Just taking a little bit of recovery here, a little bit of rebound. And then we're going to come into a nice balance pose. So I'd love for us just to take our hands, drop down in between the knees and hold on to the outer edge of your feet. And you're going to be all different, so just listen to the body. The most important thing to do here is to be even on the sitting bones, nice long spine. Lean back a little and maybe you can hover the feet, and today that might be as far as you go. You might be happy just being able to lift your feet off the mat or even one foot. But what we're going to do from here is try and extend that right leg out. Why we stretched out into the hamstrings there and the inner groin. Always a peak pose. Then bring that right leg in and then take your left leg out. Push it. Bring it back in again. One more each way. Right leg. Maybe keep this heel on the mat, it's fine. Maybe the knee doesn't straighten, maybe it goes bent, it's fine. But if you have that facility, use it. Bring it in again. Last one, lift up from the heart, extend that left leg out and bring it in again. You can do that one more time each way, or we're going to open up into a big wide angle balance pose. So stretch out through those heels. If you're here and this feels good, look up towards the sky or even right back. Full pose. Wide angle seated pose. Breathe into this. Notice the balance on your sitting bones. And then very, very gently, let's bring those knees. Bring your gaze forward again if you were there. Drop your feet into that butterfly position. Long legs, soles of your feet together. And let's just come forward here for a moment. Hold on to the tippy toes and walk your bottom towards the back of the mat. Nice soft elbows. Just breathe into this place. Hang in here, nestle down. Hold it for a moment. So we've opened the shoulders, we've opened into the hips. We're going to try a little pose just to finish, known as tortoise. So I would love for you to lift up, then gently open up those legs a little. Drop down in the middle, and that might be as far as you go. But if you want to, take your right arm out to the side, palm down. Take your left arm underneath the left knee, palm down. Then start to walk your feet closer together again. And if you can, rotate your hands around your back body, and you might be able to hold on to your fingertips around your back. I'll shift round so you can have a little look side on what this looks like. So it is a bind. It's a strong pose, but it's a fun pose as well. So you can bind, let the head fall down, try to bring the feet together, hold it here, breathe into this place, just one more breath, and then gently let that go. Gently, gently release those arms wherever you were, and let's bring ourselves down onto our back body. Stretch it out, take the arms overhead. Lengthen. Look how long you are. Point the toes, stretch the fingertips away. Big deep inhale to the pit of the belly and let it go through your mouth and just let go. Then from here, just draw your right knee into chest, hug it in. Bring your chin up towards your right knee, hold it. Then go left knee, bring the shoulders up, hold it. Just yogi bikes. Then let's go again, pedal. Squeeze the energy into your body. Feel that you're compressing it down. Left knee in, right leg hovering. And again, lift those shoulders up. One more. Bring it in, hug it in, hold it. And then let the head melt back. You've compressed that energy into the body. And now it's time to receive it. So moving into Savasana, palms face up. Let your heels soften through the backs of the knees. Give a little sway into the hips and then settle, noticing the back body, noticing your spine, the broadness of the shoulder blades, and just be here. Just be here receiving all the positive energy, healing energy into every cell and tissue within your body. Savasana.
still man's pose. Trying to keep the mind in your body. Stillness feels so good. Becoming mindful to the experience, non-judging, non-striving. And you may feel that you need to stay here longer, to continue receiving, then do so. For those that wish to come with me to finish the practice, I'm inviting you to wriggle fingers, toes, maybe a stretch, maybe a little hug, maybe a gentle rock backwards and forwards, massaging the spine. And then bringing yourselves up into a seated position, just so that you can close your practice off this morning, sitting up super tall where we met. Index finger and thumb just slightly together, heart is open. Let's do one final clearing breath, letting go of anything that has no further purpose in your mind, in your body, in heart center. So breathe into the pit of the belly, zip it up an extra little bit, and then let it out in a and a lovely smile on your face as we just draw our hands to heart center, just sealing our practice off together. As we inhale, raising our hands lightly. Well done, each and every one of you. And then gently bowing forward. Namaste. I bow with each and every one of you. Please continue to keep safe and well. Thank you, guys.